Exotic Network journey. And well, we're back where we started when I paused the last live stream. And well, you have an Audi R right there, which is really, really nice. You got a sick McLaren Otter, this beautiful, it's called Mango Orange Otter. It's like a commemoration to their founder, which is also really, really nice. Then you also have a nice, what is that, 570, I believe it's 576 LT there as well. You have a DBS V12 there, which is also really, really nice. And then actually you come over here and you have this really nice, that's a 992.2 Porsche 911 Carrera, oh no, that's a Porsche 911 Targa 4 GTS. And then you also have MG Paradise's really cool 911 Carrera S there as well, which is also really, really cool. Then you also have another that's a 992.1 generation Carrera, which also looks really, really nice. Carrera Targa. And then here you have interesting looking, what is that? Interesting looking Corvette there as well, which is also really, really nice. And then you have this thick crowd. This crowd is like so thick. And you have this also really nice R8 here as well, which also I like. You also have another R8, but that's a V10 R8, so it's more expensive and rare. So yeah, that is also really, really nice. Then you have another R8. So I guess this is the R8 row. You have oldest R8 to the newest R8. So because that's actually the oldest generation. This is the second generation, and this is the third generation. So that is also really, really cool. Then you also have a Cayman GT4 RS right there, and then a really nice, well, that one looks sick with those pink colors, a really, really nice 512 GTS. So yeah, that is also really, really cool. Then you come to this side, and you have, let's see, 675 LT right there as well, which also, oh no, 570 GT right there, which is also really, really nice. You have an R8 V10 right there as well. And then you move over here, and stuff is still quite crazy. You have a really nice Cullinan, and actually, wait, that is a Mansory Cullinan. At least I think it is. That body kit is wild. So, wait, let's actually go to the back and see if this is what I think it is. But yeah, it looks like a Mansory Cullinan Exotics Hunter. Interesting. That car is insane. Wide body kit, carbon fiber wing, or actually no, that's just a regular wing. But yeah, that is wild looking. You have also your really, really nice rims there as well. And these things are so big and crazy. It's just wild, especially with that wide body kit. Then you also have a 992.2 Carrera. You have, let's see, DB12 I believe it's called. This one, it looks like 2019 with the hood lifted. That is really, really cool. V12 power, so that's crazy. Then you also have a GT3 right there as well, which also I'm quite a huge fan of. And then you also have a really nice Cullinan there. That's brand new Cullinan, not an older generation. So yeah, that is also really nice. And here, let's try to get to this crowd. This crowd's like wild. Like this is just so filled with people. Can barely get through. Okay, so finally found an opening to get through that big crowd. But here you also have some interesting cars. You have a nice little, I believe, yeah, Gallardo there. You have a GT3 RS there, and well, something. Oh, that's a Corvette, I think. Wild Corvette revving there as well, which is also really, really cool. And comment if you guys can hear me, because I'm not sure if the mics are working. But well, I actually saw this one pull in. It's a nice Gallardo. This is like a super leg, I think. Yeah, Gallardo Super Lega is like the fastest, sportiest version of the Gallardo, so that's also really nice. Then you have another 570S there, which also looks really, really cool. And then you have something even crazier. Check this out. This is a Aston Martin Vantage F1. You know, these things are extremely rare, and it has, like, the way you can tell, it has this really cool little wing and special edition rims and stuff like that, because the Aston Martin Vantage F1 was pretty much made to, I guess you could say, commemorate like the original F1 racing Aston Martins, or at least like racing Aston Martins in general, because it was like a really cool special edition that they made in commemoration of their brand new F1 team, at least I believe. So that is also really, really nice. And you also have another F8 here as well, and then you also have another really cool Urus, and then at the way end is the 570 LT. So that is really, really cool. That's like the way end of all the cars, and actually check out this paint. That paint looks wild. Whoa, that's a sick looking paint. And yeah, so that is really, really cool. Let's actually walk back across because I just want to show you guys the rest of these cars because these cars are just crazy. Like this, all these cars in one place is just like bonkers. Like how many times do you see F1 cars, special edition Aston Martins, over 20, like probably even over 30 Lamborghinis and Porsches and Ferraris and some really crazy cars in one place? Like where do you see it? This event has just been completely crazy. And I'm not ending just here. I want to show you guys, I want to go back at least to the area where we checked out earlier because these cars are just too crazy to miss. So let's get through these crowds. These crowds are so thick, like literally, you could barely walk 5 feet in front of you without bumping into somebody. So you have to like intelligently weave your way through all these people. But anyways, yeah, this event is crazy. And you have another R8 right there. This is kind of like the R8 row here because there's so many R8s here. You have 1 R8, 2 R8, 3 R8, 4 R8, 5 R8. And the only thing that breaks them up is this McLaren. Besides that, this event is just like 100% R8s, which is quite crazy to tell the truth. And yeah, then we also come over here and yeah, we can get a closer look at that interesting looking Corvette. And then they got a wide body kit and all types of like aero bits and stuff like that. C8Z 51 edition. I don't know what that means, maybe it's just a made up special edition, but yeah, that is also quite interesting there. And I'm going to show you guys the F1 car one more time because it's too wild to miss. So let's walk through this huge crowd here. And yeah, that Porsche is also really cool. That 2 GT3 engine, 911 there. And yeah, so overall this event has been wild. One of my favorite cars here probably though has been this GT3 Touring. And just look at that. It doesn't get too much attention, but it's probably one of the coolest cars here. I really love the GT3s. They're so sick. And then you walk through, you have another MC20 and then another MC20. And then you have this really, really cool looking, yeah, this is, it's actually open back. So the back of this car is completely exposed, which is crazy, with the like center mounted exhaust. Here, let me show you that right now. But like, check this out. You have like a racing type design here, which looks really, really cool. And so you get past all these people. But like, check out that interior. You have 6 seats there. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Comment if you guys can. But you have those wild looking seats there. Whoa, that is extremely sick. Then the back, and check this out. Whoa. You know, the entire back is crazy. You see all the turbos and piping and everything. That is completely bonkers. Just look at how crazy that is. Maui motor oil, interesting. And you also have an equally insane Kawasaki Ninja with the same type of lighting and actually the exact same color. So that is also really, really crazy. Then let's walk through here, and there's actually some like motorbikes like racing over there, but I guess something cool is leaving. Okay, let's maybe see what it is.